Good evening, everyone. We shall start the session. Hope everyone is doing great. My name is Vishalkumar Hosamani. I am from Karnataka. I am an Indian Forest Service officer posted at Mandla Division of Madhya Pradesh. And I have done my schooling from Sainik School Bijapur of Karnataka. And I have done my college BSc Agriculture from Bijapur, Karnataka, and MSc Agriculture from Indian Agriculture Research Institute, Pusa, New Delhi. And after after doing MSc, I started my UPSC preparation in 2019. The session will go on like this. First, we'll start with my strategy, how I started my preparation, and after that, we'll see the number of books, the number of the number of books and book list that I had referred. We'll see strategy, and in the end, I can take up questions and we'll do those. Yeah, I was going to share my UPSC journey. I started in 2019, and from I gave my first, I gave my first chance. That was first attempt in 2020, and in 2020 I could not clear CSAT. In 2021, yeah, we shall go with the session. I was going to share about my UPSC journey. I started in 2019 and gave my first attempt in 2020. And in 2020, I could not clear CSAT. So in 2020, it was a failure. UPSC in prelims, I failed. In 2021. I cleared prelims and could not clear mains. And in 2022, I cleared mains. You see this journey, it was a gradual for me. First, I failed in prelims, then I failed in mains, then I could clear 2022 mains, and and I cleared and got rank All India rank 122. To share my success mantra, what was the success mantra for me? I clicked was limited resources. One should have a limited resources and do maximum revision in the given time, and making more notes and it will always take more time. Restrict to few resources and do more revisions, and one by one. Coming to prelims, we'll go like this. We'll see what was strategy for prelims, then mains part, and then for interview. And in GS1, coming to GS1 of prelims, I am saying general studies paper 1. The strategy was to see the static and current affairs. In static part, mainly I covered in my mains preparation itself, and the factual part I used to start by hitting or mugging things just 2 months before the prelims exam. And about current affairs, I used to follow monthly magazine. The monthly magazine I followed was Vision monthly magazine. I suggest everyone to stick to only one monthly magazine and follow it, so you don't miss anything. I've seen people referring money monthly magazines, and eventually they miss many things. Coming to CSAT part was very difficult for me. So getting to know that it is one of the weakness, I started my CSAT preparation very seriously after failing in first attempt, and I started to make notes properly. Making notes in CSAT means you write problem and you write solution properly, and you revise it again and again. These problems and solutions can be picked up from any coaching institute question papers or previous year questions are the best to pick, and you write in a book and you revise them. Make chapter wise notes in CSAT also. When I say chapter wise, it is like you write a profit loss chapter, question answers. In those there are many types, and you go to next chapter like ratio and like percentage. You make question answer properly, and it helps you to revise, and you can keep them aside and you can revise it many times. And coming to mains, before starting the mains preparation, you need to see PYQ questions, analyze them, and after that, see toppers' answer copies. You see how they are writing answers, and you will get the idea in introduction what should be there, and in body what should be there, and how conclusion should be written, how figure should be written. And with that mindset in the background, you can start your mains preparation. For mains, I can say you should start your making notes from the first day itself, and do not make notes uh, uh, very bulky. Make them very short. So you should make notes in the thinking of mains exam, because for mains exam you'll get very less time after prelims, and when you get result you'll get hardly um, around 60 to 90 days. And you should when you make crispy notes, and you can always revise them as many times and improve your improve your answer writing and all. About sources, I referred coaching notes, my coaching notes, and whatever I had done, and I had made a crisp notes, and I did value addition from monthly magazines and newspapers. To list few sources for mains I had referred, was um, one was my coaching notes, and others were for geography. I followed NCERTs, and for polity was Lakshmikant. For environment, I followed Shankar IAS, and for ethics, I followed Lukman IAS, and for economics, I followed Vivek Singh. And from these, I made a crisp notes. And when I say these textbooks, do not go to read all the chapters from these textbooks. When you read, when you see syllabus, and after that only you go to these textbooks and see the chapters and select which topics are very important for the UPSC. Do not read the whole book. Just select topics from the textbook, give importance according to the need, and start covering them. And about choosing optional subject is very important for in this journey, because it also decides some rank and service you get. Um, how to choose optional subject? Many people ask, and my optional subject was agriculture and civil services, and in uh, and in uh, Indian Forest Service. For Indian Forest Service means I chose agriculture and botany. And my optional I chose because my background was agriculture. I did BSc and MSc agriculture, so I chose this optional. To aspirants, I can say, when you are choosing optional, you can one thing you can do is see the trend, which optional subject is doing better, and which you feel very comfortable. And if you are suppose if you are from science background, you can go to the science optionals, and you can see the syllabus. Please see syllabus. Please see toppers videos, toppers copies, and you can find please find those aspirants who have written mains in that optional. Go and interact, do some interaction with them, ask questions, what are the difficulties, and what are the advantages. And after that you can choose. Please take time and decide. Do not switch your optionals again and again, as it is very cumbersome process to cover optional. uh, One thing, next thing you can, there is what are the sources that I followed during this about newspapers and all. Newspapers I followed was The Hindu, and monthly magazine that I followed was Vision monthly magazine. I followed, and test series was also Vision test series, and Shankar test series also I followed. About sources, as I've been repeating this thing, do not go after many sources. Pick limited sources and do as many revisions as possible. About answer writing in mains, I see, especially in the beginning, it takes so much time to start answer writing. It's a very difficult process. As we start, we do not have idea how to go with the introduction, how to go with the body, and how to write a conclusion for many of the answers. My suggestion is keep it simple as possible. Think of definitions. uh, think of some definitions. You can write definitions in the um, uh, in the uh, in the introduction, and you can write quotations. You can write some commissioned reports in introduction, and next part will be body of the answer. There you can directly address the question. This you can do when you see the question. You can divide the question into 2 to 3 parts, like why, what is the question really asking. And when you divide the question into 2 parts, you directly address that in the answer. In the body part, you can add some flow charts, some figures, some maps, and you can always do these value additions. You can make the answer more visible by these, and the answer can be in points or in the paragraphs, but I always suggest people to go for point words, because it is more visible, and it makes answer very visible, and keywords would be very visible. As a invigilator, as a when I'm checking the answer paper, it becomes easy for him to see keywords and give marks. And you when you make his job very easy, he might give you good marks. Coming to conclusion and way forward point, as I have said, keep it very simple. Go for this is where your newspaper reading becomes important, because when you read newspaper, you get the expert view, and those expert views can be added in conclusion part, and commission reports can be given here. And answer writing practice, I used to write every day 2 answers during my preparation time, and 2 answers every day, and you can show those 2 answers to your friends and to your seniors and to experts, and you can always take suggestions and reflect on those answers. How are you writing the answers, and what you need to improve, and you should keep improving upon that. And in the beginning, beginners will take more time. It will be difficult to bring factual information. It will be difficult to write proper introduction, but do not worry about those. Just keep writing. It takes time to write answers, and you will get going after some time. And about PYQs, some people, they feel difficult in starting their preparation. I suggest beginners to look at PYQs, study PYQs, take your time and study PYQs. How to study PYQs? You can start by seeing the syllabus, and when you see PYQs, you analyze what is being asked and where you can relate. Suppose you are studying geography, in that you're studying cyclone, you go and see the questions that are being asked about cyclone formation, and you see there how the questions are being formed, how what is actually asked. And when you relate this process, your answer writing becomes better, and in the back of your mind, you always, when you're reading textbooks and all, after seeing the PYQs, and you start reading according to those questions. Yes, PYQs. Yeah, you PYQs themes sometimes repeat, so, seeing PYQs is always important. And coming to my the interview part. The interview part I can say is checking your personality, not actually in the mains your knowledge is tested enough. So interview they usually check personality. No need to be very nervous that they do check knowledge, and when you cannot answer some factual questions, you might get bad marks. It is not so. You should be very honest there. You should be confident of what you're speaking, and you need to have a good interaction with the panel board, interview panel, and you need to convince them that you are eligible to sit in that sit in the chair that has huge responsibility of thousands of people. And how to get ready for the into DAF becomes important in that area. Whatever information that you have added in your DAF data application form, which you fill before your exam, that needs to be well studied. Whatever you have, like hobbies and your interest, whatever you have added, you need to get well versed with those, study about those, and about your optionals also. There might be some questions about your optionals also. You need to revise things just before your interview. And sharing some insights from my interview. My interview board was Shukla sir board, and most of the questions were opinion based questions. And I answer in the starting. Yes, I was nervous, and as I was answering few questions, yes, the question, the interview overall it went well, but there were some factual questions which I could not answer, and uh, I could not answer. But yes, it is okay to not answer, but you should obediently convey them that you will go and read about it, and um, you do not know those. You have to directly admit that you do not know those questions rather than bluffing. Some websites that I recommend to aspirants during this preparation is, one is for ethics, Better India, betterindia.com. I followed. You get many stories of heroes and environmentalists, and there are many stories that you can add in your ethics paper as a examples in answers, and I did that. One more is there are many government websites, and you can follow those. News. Many aspirants ask how to go about newspaper. Newspaper भी एक actually शुरू में थोड़ा मुश्किल लगेगा, क्योंकि वो very difficult. Editorials will be written by experts, but yes, it takes time. But try to read and try to stick to newspaper is very important, because it solves your two problems. One is getting the expert view, and the one more is the fluency of the words that you can add in your mains answers. About newspaper reading, I see many people reading it for hours together and going word by word. Reading newspaper, you should read it in a way that you just get the expert view. Suppose there is a bill passed by parliament, and you have some idea or some thoughts about it. What the expert has written in the newspaper, you should understand what is the expert view in this. And when you get the crisp of what the editorial is saying, I think that is enough, and you can write those views in a sheet and keep it. And select topics in newspaper accordingly. Do not read political clippings. Please do read that are very relevant to the exam. Current affairs. Newspaper is one thing, and following monthly magazine is always it is important to follow monthly magazines because one in a monthly magazine you can see there are some static portion also is added in the material. There you revise that topic, and for that value addition is also there for your notes. You can pick those information from there and add it to your mains notes. About test series, when you start writing test series, please do. It is not the number of test series you write. Please, when you start writing, please take time, start improving because you go and discuss with your mentors what you have written, how it should be, and how your answer is differing from toppers, and how you need to fill those gaps. Discuss with your mentors or your friends or your seniors, and you have to start making difference from that day. Um, during my preparation, I used to read for around 8 to 9 hours. It depends on your personality and how you can handle these things. 8 to 9 hours preparation was that's what I did. I used to start in the morning with a newspaper preparation, and in the morning session that. From 9 to 1, I used to cover my general studies, and in the afternoon, I used to read optional papers, and in the evening, current affairs magazines I used to read, and in the after dinner, usually I used to cover CSAT or general studies that I was not able to manage in the initial hours. And my motivation during this preparation was, yeah, during this preparation, one gets low because everybody might not get success in the first go. So, friends around you, they help, they motivate you. My Actually, my friends, I have to thank my friends. They motivated me. My family supported, and you need to have some self motivation because this exam is very important for you and for your family, and this should motivate you. Aspirants ask about what is a medium that is important during this preparation. I think knowledge is important medium. You can choose which medium is comfortable, Hindi or English, whichever medium is comfortable for you. You should be comfortable in writing answer, expressing your views easily. Hindi or English, it should not matter, as of my opinion. Coming to use of social media, yes, social media is a boon, but you should use it uh, uh, very limited, keep it restricted. And yes, social media helps you in many ways because when you see facts and figures in a pictographic way, it will help you to remember because many people have pictographic memory. And when you see videos, many things, when you see videos in YouTube and all, it helps you to understand better, and it might your concepts might get cleared there. And when you share in certain information about exam and all, it helps you to remember better, I would say. About coachings and all, many people ask whether to opt for offline or online. My opinion is offline, preferably better because you can interact with your mentors, your teachers, and you can interact with your friends when you're going to coaching centers or there you can get some exposure. Yes, if you don't have any option, the online you can go for online also. And coaching is not always needed if you have a certain guide because this exam, when you see syllabus, you feel it's huge, and it becomes very difficult for anyone to start preparation. If you have a guide, I would say it eases your journey. And when we go for coaching, to coaching help you to see the path of UPSC journey, and it is to that 99% of that journey you have to work 99%, and maybe 1% these coachings and other things will help you. And about plan B, there are any aspirants who want to know that I suggest for plan B during this journey. That always depends on what is your age, or what is your family condition, how is your financial condition, and those things. I did not have any plan B. I just wanted to crack this exam, and I kept on going. I suggest everyone to, because this is not a easy exam. So keep working, and you'll certainly achieve it. But it takes time. Plus, you have to enjoy this process. Overall, I would say. Uh, for the aspirants overall, I would say is that yes, from when you see has huge syllabus, you feel it's a very difficult exam. Plus, please break the syllabus. When you break it, you understand how simple is the exam. You see many people cracking it again and again because they understand how the exam goes. And you need to break the syllabus, understand each part. When you break it, you understand better, and you target that part, and you go on doing it. And yes, minimum source, stick to minimum sources. Yes, there are many coaching center, there are many sources. There you see the market is flooded with materials. Please stick to one material or one source, and keep revising it, keep improving that, and devise your own strategy. Yes, you need to see topper strategies, you need to listen to toppers, but yes, how your personality, you need to make a strategy that suits your personality, that suits you, and work on it. Uh, and understand your weakness, understand your strengths. Yes, in the beginning I told you that yes, I was weak in CSAT. I worked upon it, and during my preparation I saw there were few strengths and few weaknesses. I worked on your weaknesses. Please take time and see your uh, discuss with your mentors, friends. See that where you lack, what is your weakness, work upon them, and work upon them, and do improve those things. And in the end, I would say that understand that you're giving this exam, and it is just an exam, and not the whole life. It is just the part of your life. So you please, I would say that enjoy the process, and um, that's all. Now I can start taking questions from the comment section. CSAT strategy. CSAT strategy was that I studied each topic, like profit loss and ratios, percentage, very thoroughly, and made separate notes. I wrote problems, solutions. I referred PYQs. I saw how the questions are coming. I started revising PYQs. I wrote some test series, and after writing test series, you understand where you are lacking. I worked on those things, and this was my strategy. Writing answer solutions, which I made notes, and I revised it properly. Prelim strategy. My prelim strategy was, yes. As I said, I divided the GS paper one in two parts. That is, one was factual and one was static. Yes, factual I covered through PT 365 Vision, PT 365 Vision, monthly magazines, and in static part, usually when you start reading for mains, when you do mains properly, your static part is pretty clear. And in prelims, you need no need to get 150, 170. Those marks, you just need to get 110. So what I would say is just in the beginning, when you in those 2 hours in the exam, you need to eliminate those questions which you have no idea. Please do not attempt which you have no idea, and attend those questions which you feel that you have some idea and you can take chance upon that. My main strategy, as I have said in the video, is for GS 1, 2, 3, 4, you need to make notes. Is Do value addition to those notes and revise them rather than running after many sources, many notes. Uh, toppers notes always do help in giving you some information, but please do not depend on toppers notes only. You need, when you write your own notes, you understand what you're writing, so when you write it makes things simple. So try to make your own notes, make your own strategy rather than blindly following toppers strategies. Timetable, as I said, yes, whether it depends on your morning person, night person. Yes, some people do read very late nights, and according to your own comfort, you can do your timetable. And in timetable, you need to see that you are covering all the parts. You are covering newspaper, you are covering GS mains, and you are doing some reading some monthly magazines also. You're doing CSAT also. And PYQ questions, yes, very important. You need to take time. You need to please take time and analyze PYQs and PYQs and syllabus is very important, most important, I would say, in the process. So, in the initial few days of your preparation, study PYQs, study syllabus, and write how you're feeling about the PYQ, what is being asked about the certain topics. And by studying PYQ, you understand which part is important. As there is a quotation that 20% of the syllabus is in the 80% of the paper. So you need to understand which part is very important, which is repeating in the actual paper. Making notes, yes, do not make bulky notes. Make notes, very crispy notes. Yes, you see some toppers, copies, and you can see toppers how they are making, and you should try to make simple notes, not very bulky. You can write just important words, important facts and figures, and even note should be very interesting, not very bulky. Somebody is asking, BSc horticulture is uh, eligible for Indian Forest Service. Yes, it. What I can say is uh, there's an aspirant who cleared this exam and he was from horticulture background and he was not given appointment. So still it's in CAT. Let's hope for CAT's decision. But as of now, horticulture horticulture graduates are not eligible for exam. But yes, there are many senior officers who are from BSc horticulture background. But in 2023, one candidate was rejected because of his graduation was BSc horticulture. So let's wait for CAT's verdict. Yes, I think I addressed a few questions. Okay, I thank UPSC Times for giving this opportunity. And goodbye, everyone. All the best.